Hello and welcome to All Aboard on a brand new week. Here we are, the start of March, a brand new month. The sun is starting to shine again. It's starting to warm us up ever so slightly. Spring is on its way, and yes, it feels like a long time coming over the last few cold winter months. But with that, we also have a few new games as well that arrived over the last week. So we're going to go through those now as always. So we are going to begin with this week's Game of the Week. And to those of you that have been keeping up with board games news, probably be no surprise that this week's Game of the Week is Finspan. So this is the latest in the Wingspan series of games. This one taking us deep underwater as marine biologists exploring and cataloguing the sea life. Similar to Wingspan and Wormspan, you're going to have different environments that you can catalogue and explore different varieties of sea life and fish. I've not had a chance to play this myself. This is very, very high up on my list, but as soon as I do, I think this will be one that I'll be giving a detailed breakdown on. But yeah, if you've played Wingspan or Wormspan before, expect a game that is similar in some ways, but also a game that then takes that core concept and reworks it as well. Now, I've already had some feedback on these from customers who said that it is an amazing game, well worth a play, and offers something different to the other two. So if you are looking for a new experience in the Wingspan series, do come down and try this out. That is Finspan from Stonemaier Games, this week's Game of the Week. Next up, we have got Everdell Duo. This is a two-player game of the classic Everdell, which itself has had a couple of spin-offs now, a multitude of expansions, but this one represents the first foray into two-player exclusive games. Now, like the original, you will be building a city, you have different constructions, you also have a variety of different critters as well as you build your city. There has a multitude of modes in here as well, so you have got competitive and cooperative play. You also have a brand new campaign as well, which it says is replayable, so very, very excited to see that inclusion in there. If you've not played the original before, it's sort of a worker placement, resource management, tableau building game. That's a lot of words I've just chucked out there. Basically what that means is you take one of your critters, your little meeples, you place it somewhere on the board, and then that actions something else. So whether that's buying a card to add to your city, or collecting resources, or like collecting one of the many objectives that are on the board, and then the tableau building comes in when you're actually building your own city. In the original, it was 15 spaces you had in your city, so you're limited as to what exactly you could take within your city. But it's really good to see a two-player version. Two-player games of other games are very, very popular now. We've got things like Azul Duel, which has just come out, Quacks of Quedlinburg Duel, which came out last year, Patchwork, which is a classic two-player game. So if you are predominantly a two-player board game group, maybe it's you and the other half, or you and a friend, then Everdell Duo is certainly one to add to your library. Our next two games come from our good friends over at Shep Board Games. First up, we have got Backstories. This is a choose-your-own adventure, sort of like a cooperative, sort of like murder mystery-esque, that kind of thing. You'll basically just have to work out the story as you go. This one, Alone Under the Ice, you are searching for your brother, and that leads you on a whole wide adventure. Similar to other choose your own adventures, it means that there'll be multiple paths through the game. There'll be choices that you make that will make your version of this game a unique experience to you. So if you do like sort of choose your own adventures, maybe you've played Cartaventura, which is a choose your own adventure card game series that we praise very highly in in the shop, or the adventure games by Cosmos, or even the old Fighting Fantasy by Steve Jackson, then this is definitely one to consider. And then finally, we've got Papa You, another light card game from Hachette Board Games and Gigamig. This one sort of fits into their new line of card games with Slide, Line It, Yogi, things like that. This one is what they call an anti-trick-taking game. So this is almost the opposite of a game like Hearts, where you're trying to play different suits. In this one, it says you're trying to make sure that you get the lowest score possible. What I really like about games like this is that it takes a sort of traditional card game or a traditional card game mechanic like trick-taking games like poker, blackjack, and things like that. Rummy, another example there. And just gives it an update, gives it a twist for a more contemporary audience. What that does for me is then that creates a link between sort of classic card games and contemporary card games, where maybe you've got an older family member who really loves playing Hearts, or they love playing blackjack or something like that, and you can say to them, "Oh, I've got this game. I really, really enjoy it. Do you want to play it? It plays a bit like this, but in a sort of different way." That already gives a hook. And I love that games that give that hook and allow people to come into the hobby by including them via their own experiences in other games and other medium. So that is Papa You out now. We also have this available in the library alongside backstories as well. So that is everything for this week's new releases. We do have more stuff coming up. We've got Exit games arriving sometime throughout the month. And there's probably more stuff that I've forgotten from all of my pre-orders, because we've got lots of stuff coming over the next few months. But do keep an eye out for that. But so we do have Exit games arriving soon. So on to this week's events, and everything is running as normal. We have finally got a group together for Mondays, so if you booked into that, thank you for that. We're looking forward to getting that one off the ground. If you didn't get a chance to book in on that one, drop us a call or an email and we'll add you to the waiting list as well. There's always groups popping up. I like running groups myself during the week, during the daytime, so there's always opportunities to run daytime sessions as well, if that's something that fits in with your work schedule. So do let us know regardless, and we can make sure that that we get you signed up to a group as soon as possible. But as I said, the rest of the week, everything running as normal. And then on Sunday, we have got our monthly Blood on the Clock Tower event. Really, really good fun with this one. We've had a great turnout the last two events, so expecting a really good one this time round. So we have about 15 spaces, so do let us know as soon as possible if that is something that you would like to join in with, as those spaces can fill up quite fast. We are also now on the Blood on the Clock Tower UK calendar, so if you use that, you can check out all of our details via that as well, and that will give you contact information to get in touch with us if you wanted to come here and play some Blood on the Clock Tower. So that wraps up everything for events for this week. Just a quick look ahead to the rest of March. See, we have our next winner box on the 16th of March, and then that is followed up with our monthly Pathfinder Day on the fourth Sunday, on the 23rd of March. The 30th of March is an outlier here, but it is Mother's Day, so we won't be running any events, but the shop will still be open. We're also then looking at changing some of our schedule, always tweaking it to make sure that we give everyone the opportunity to try stuff out, and we will be introducing another monthly RPG day where people can try a whole range of other RPGs such as Cairn, Morkborg, Warhammer Fantasy, Dungeon Crawl Classics, maybe some Edge of the Empire by the Star Wars RPG. There's a whole range there, including any that you may want to bring down as well. So do keep an eye out on our social media for more details about another new monthly RPG day coming very, very soon. And then finally, we just want to bookend today's video with a shout out for the Canterbury Gaming Convention. Now, this is a few months away. We're about 5 months away from this, but we're super excited because we will be attending there as well, alongside some of our good friends such as Dice and Destiny, who will be hosting, Yay Games, who we supply here, as well as Hachette Board Games as well. So we will be selling Hachette Board Games at the event. They will be there demoing as well. So if you go to them, check out the demos, and then come to us if you enjoy that game. We should have those in stock. And the same with Cosmos. We've got a couple of gaming tables, a couple of demo tables, where we will be demoing a whole range of Thames and Cosmos board games as well. You can book now. I'll just hold that up just in case you want to pause, maybe try and get the QR code on that. But if not, you can look it up on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, Canterbury Gaming Convention, and that should be able to take you to their profile, and then from there to their tickets. I believe their early bird tickets at point of recording are about 50% sold. So yeah, there's a lot of hype around this. So if you're thinking about it, I'd recommend getting your tickets in sooner rather than later. So that is the Canterbury Gaming Convention in early August. So that about wraps up everything for this video. I just want to say thank you guys as we near the end of our 4th year of being open. It's just amazing to see the shop grow and grow, the community that supports it, that helps it move in, grow and grow itself as well. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all of the support that you have given us over the last 4 years. Obviously, we're now heading into spring, so warmer times ahead for us, and we've got some cool surprises for you for March as well. But do keep an eye out for that one, as we're going to make a nice shout and dance about that one. So anyway, that is everything for this video. I just want to say thank you again, and as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.